कार्यं ज्योतिरुत ब्रह्म ज्योतिर्दीप्यत इत्यदः ब्रह्मणो सन्निधे कार्यं तेजोलिङ्गबलादपि चतुष्पात् प्रकृतं ब्रह्म यच्छब्देनानुवर्त्यते ज्योतिस्स्याद्भासकं ब्रह्म लिङ्गं तूपादियोगतः
ज्योति दीप्यते इति अधः अन्वय ज्योति दीप्यते इति अधः कार्यं ज्योति उत ब्रह्म. See, even the way of reading can give some sense. Karyam jyoti uta brahma. See? Karyam. Next pada, the next line. Next line means second part, second half. Karyam brahmanaha asannidhehe. Brahmanaha asannidhehe tejolinga baladapi. Tejolinga baladapi. What is Vishaya now? Brahma. So what is the Samshaya? Jyotihi deepyate. In that particular Vishaya Vakya 13:7 Chandogya. Jyotihi deepyate. Now let us keep the word Jyoti as Jyoti. The Jyoti shines. Deepyate. Illumines. Iti adaha. This adaha. Say adas. Adaha can mean both that and this. It can be pronoun for that, pronoun meaning that and this. Here the meaning is this. Jyotihi deepyate iti adaha. This Jyoti. What Jyoti is it? Karya Jyotihi. Is it Karya Jyoti means what? Jyoti which is created. Created Jyoti has been Teja. Vayo Teja. So that is so Karyam Jyoti uta or Brahma. Because Jyoti word is also used for Brahma. So is it Brahma? Jyoti, Brahma. This is the doubt. Vishaya, then the doubt. Pura Pakshana. Karyam. That Jyoti must be what? Karya means what? Karyam Jyoti. I hope you know Karyam is there. Karya didn't do it. Why? Jyoti word is neuter. So that word is neuter. Karyam Jyotihi. That is, it is the created fire or light. Why? What is the reason, sir? Brahmanaha asannidhehe. Means Purapaksha accepts that Jyoti word is used for Brahma also. But here, asannidhehe. Nowhere nearby. No means sannidhi means prakarana. This is not a prakarana of Brahma. Whatever this sentence that we are going to see is not appearing in the prakarana topic of what? Brahma. Or sannidhi means what is sannidhi? Proximity. No sannidhi means there is no proximity of Brahma in the sense. It is not specified in the topic of Brahma. So, not only that, there is an evidence that it is Karya Jyoti only. Purapaksha. So that is the evidence. Tejo linga baladapi. There is a linga evidence that it is Teja. Teja means fire. How we will find in that same Vakya Shesha, this Jyoti is said to be identical with Kaushida, Jatharagni. Jatharagni means stomach fire. So this Jyoti, whatever Jyoti it may be, is said to be identical with what? Jatharagni. That is Jatharagni. That is stomach fire. Jatharagni is fire or Brahma? Fire. So that identity is given. So therefore it must be that what he says is, Purvapakshi says, there is no, it is not in the topic of Brahma. On the contrary, there is evidence of it to be being the fire because it is presented as identical with the Jatharagni. Jatharagni. So that is all. Now, Siddhanta. Anvaya. Chatushpat Brahma Prakritam Yat Shabdena Anuvartyate. Prakritam Yat Shabdena Anuvartyate. Bhasakam Brahma Jyotihi Syat. Bhasakam Brahma Jyotihi Syat. Tu, lastly, tu upadhiyogata is there. Tu upadhiyogata, sandhi breaking. Then take tu lingam upadhiyogataha. Tu lingam upadhiyogataha. Siddhanta. What is that? Chatushpat Brahma Prakrutam. Sir, there is a topic. You say there is no topic. What topic is there? Topic of Brahma is there. Chatushpat Brahma. Because what was started is Brahma having 4 padas. Refers to the earlier Vakya, earlier Prakarana, Brahma. And, fine, in earlier Prakarana, Yat Shabdena Anuvardate. There is a chord there. So the connection is there. It is, it follows here by the Yat. Yat means that. And that means what? What was told earlier. And what was told earlier is what? Chatushpat Brahma. So therefore, what is the topic here? Chatushpat Brahma. Though clear-cut mention of Chatushpat Brahma is not there, it refers to the earlier because pronoun refers to what? Noun. See, this you have to be always kept in the mind because in tikas etc. many pronouns are there, and unless you scratch your head to find out the noun earlier, it becomes very difficult. That's why I found in modern English, they put the noun. Many places, they put the noun itself. Otherwise, you have to go on hunting over that. Not everywhere. Everywhere, if you do that, it will be all shabby. So therefore, the big sentences are there. Better put the noun itself. So, yat shabdena, it means by the pronoun yat. Anuvartyate. Anuvartyate means is literally is made to follow, means referred to. Is made to follow means anuvartate means is referred to. Same Chatushpat Brahma is referred to here by the pronoun yat. But still, how do you say Jyoti can be Brahma? See, what is Jyoti? That which illumines. Brahma is the illuminator of everything. So therefore you say, Bhasakam Brahma Jyotihi Syat. Brahma, which is Bhasaka. Bhasaka means what? That which makes you, reveals means what? Illumines means what? Makes you know. Everything what you know, including what you don't know, is made known by what? Brahma only. So therefore, Bhasakam Brahma. Definition. Whatever that reveals, makes you know, illumines, that is Brahma. Jyoti Syat. Therefore, the word Jyoti is Vyutpatti, etymologically, is applicable to whom? Brahma. It is applicable to Brahma. See, Brahma. Then, sir, I give you a evidence that it is fire. Why? Identity of this Jyoti with stomach fire is there. At least will we accept stomach fire as what? Fire. And that Jyoti is said to be identical with what? Stomach fire. How are you going to say? That is Upadhi Yogataha. Brahma only with the Upadhi of Jatara, it is what? It manifests as what? That is fire. So therefore, Lingam too. What Lingam? In the earlier, this first Vaiyasika Nyayamala, means earlier verse, Tejo Linga Balad was told, no? That Tejo Linga. Linga is Tejo Linga. What Linga it is? Jatragni. So that Jatragni Linga evidence to Upadhi Yogataha. See, Brahma is all pervasive, everything is its Upadhi. A specific mention here is that for a specific purpose. So therefore that Jatragni is what? Brahma. But how? Because of the Upadhi. So that being the case, in this Chandogya 3:13:7, the word Jyoti refers to who? Paramatma, and not to the fire or light. Continue. Okay. So, Jyotischarana Jyotihi. So Jyoti you can take Prakasha, that is light or fire. We have to take as light only. That is, what is what Teja? Teja, see, in the Pancha Mahabhutas, first is what? Akasha, Vayu, Teja. That Teja can be fire, that Teja can be light also. That is what is referred to. So that is the third element. So that is third. There is also, see, sequence is there. Space, Vayu, Jyoti, Teja. Teja. So that is it. Now just now take the Padacheda. Jyotihi Cha. No, not cha. Cha is not that. Jyotihi Charanabhidhana. Charanabhidhana is one word. Charanasya abhidhana. Jyotihi Charanabhidhana. Jyoti, which Jyoti refer to? See, look here. I am not giving the Vishaya Vakya because Vishaya Vakya has to be studied in detail. That is going to come in Bhaksha. If I cite it here, neither you can write, and if I is without able to find out, you will not be able to connect. It is going to come in the, there is no pointer. That is Jyoti, word used in Chandogya 3:13:7, which is going to come in the Bhashya in the beginning itself. 3:37 is Paramatma. Jyotihi is Paramatma. And not Suryadi Jyotihi. Not the Jyoti like what? Sun, moon, stars, fire. No, not this Jyoti. Jyoti means what? Something which is luminous. A luminous principle is Jyoti. So therefore, so it is Paramatma, not Suryadi Jyoti. The question comes, Kutaha? How come? How do you say so? Because Jyoti word is famous for fire. Kutaha? He said, Charanabhidhana. Because of abhidhana means mention. Because of the mention of charana. Charana literally means what? Feet. In the earlier prakarana, Pado Sevish Sarva Bhutani Tripadasya Divi. Familiar? From where? Purusutta. But here it is not quoted from Purusutta. Though here it is quoted from Chandogya, earlier Prakarana. So that is a different context is that. But what is referred to what? Chatushpad means one is very familiar with what? Brahma. And what is Tripad? What is that? Padosya Sarva Bhutani or Vishwa Bhutani, Tripada Samate? A Pada means what? Quarter. Actually, you need not go that 4 quarters are there, 1 quarter, some portion of that. Vishwa Bhutani, Sarva Bhutani means entire creation of this Brahma is only a small infinitesimal portion of the Brahma. Tripada Syamritam Divi. Remaining Tripada means such a portion is what? Divi means not heaven. It is in its own Svarupa without the creation. Can just this creation itself is beyond the purview of our human intellect, and that is pada, just a small portion. Tripad, remaining portion is what? In its own Swarupa, without the adhyastha prapancha. This is so in the Purush Sukta and here also in the earlier Prakarana. So therefore, Tripad refers to what? Brahma in its own Swarupa, without the projection of what? The Jagat. And even this Pada also is Jagat, superimposed where? On Brahma. So therefore it says, this Jyoti is Paramatma by Charanabhidhana. Now you understood? Charanasya means Padasya, Tripadasya Abhidhana. Three padas have been told, and those three padas refers to whom? Brahma. Because why? Moses, the Jyoti, which is referred to earlier, it refers to what? That Tripad makes you remember what? Brahma. Why? It is so told in the earlier Prakarana. It makes you recollect. So, therefore, because of mention of Padatraya, so that this Jyoti is what? Brahma. You may ask, there it is said, but not here. Connecting link is there. What is the connecting link? Yat. That will be explained afterward in the Bhashya. That pronoun refers to the noun specified in the earlier topic, and that being the case Brahma, here that means Jyoti is Brahma only. Also that is that. Chando vidhanat no iti chet na tatha chetorpana nigadat tatha hi darshanam. Topic of this entire sutra is Brahman alone is specified in the earlier Gayatri sentence. For entire caption I will give you afterwards. So for entire topic of the entire sutra, this sutra, which sutra? 25. Brahma alone is specified in earlier Gayatri sentence and not Gayatri prosodic meter. Padacheda Chando vidhanat na iti chet na tatha chetorpana nigadat tatha hi darshanam. What does that mean now? Other padarthokti meaning. Chando vidhanat iti chet. Iti chet. If you argue, who argues? Purapaksha. What is that? Abhidhana means mention, or what is told in the earlier Vakya is Chandas. Chandas means what? Gayatri meter. Gayatri prosodic meter is a prosodic Chandas. So that was Chando Vidhanat. Therefore, that Chatushpat doesn't refer to whom? Brahma. Why? Gayatri va idam sarvam bhutam. It starts there. All pranijata is what? Everything is what? Gayatri only. So therefore, what is beginning there? Gayatri Chandas. So therefore, Padatraya Tripada Syamritam Divi refers to what? Gayatri Chandas. Purapaksha. Purapaksha. Don't write that. Purapaksha. Purapaksha in the sutra. Iti chet. That iti chet should tell you. Iti chet. If you Purapaksha, if you ask, if you say so that is what Purapaksha. If, because the Vakya starts, Gayatri is everything. So therefore, the Tripad should refer to Gayatri, and suddenly from where you have brought Brahma here? So that Brahma is not out, is out of context. That is what Purapaksha. iti chet. If you say na, sir, no. This na is by who? Siddhanti. See, na, chet, na. See, we always, this phrase you should, iti chet. If it is so, mostly it is, that is Purvapaksha only, sir. But like Nanu, it can be Siddhanta at place also, but generally it is Purvapaksha. You have to see the context. So that was iti chet. Na, why? Tatha. Tatha means Gayatri Mukhena. Through the means of Gayatri, Chetorpana Nigadat. Nigadat means Kathanat. It is said, what is told? Chetorpana Nigadat. So, therefore, what is Chetorpana Nigadat means? Chetasaha Samadhanam. Samadhanam means making the mind get absorbed in. Chetasa means of mind. Absorption of the mind is told, means recommended. So, will Shruti will ask you to meditate on Gayatri meter. So that means what has happened? Through Gayatri, Brahma Drishti is given, and therefore mind has to be made to get absorbed in the Brahma, and for which sadhana means is what? Gayatri. Locus is for upasana, locus is what? Gayatri. And therefore, that padatraya refers to what? Brahma only. So this is the Siddhanta. Sutra gives us an illustration. Tathahi, accordingly. What is that accordingly? Just as here, through the means of a ashraya, locus Gayatri, meditation on Brahma is given, upasana on Brahma is given. Likewise, elsewhere in the Vedas, through the means of something from the Karya Prapancha. Gayatri is from Karya Prapancha or not?
Yes.
Created Jagat or not? Like that, elsewhere in the Shruti also, the meditation on Brahma is given through the means of some Karya Prapancha, means something from the created Jagat. For example, we are going to be given as what? Ruk mantra called Uktha. Here Gayatri, elsewhere it is Uktha. Elsewhere it is fire. Elsewhere it is Kratu, Mahakratu, sacrifice. These are from Karya Prapancha. But Brahma Drishti is too. This is found in the Shastra. Tathahi Darshanam. So that is what is that Darshanam. This is the meaning of this sutra. So means, if you say what was told earlier in the Vakya, earlier Prakarana is Gayatri and not Brahma, sir, it is not so, because what the Shruti says there is the make the mind get absorbed in Brahma. You can't say to make it absorbed where? In the Chandas, Gayatri Chandas, not there. And this is not only here. Don't think that something is special told here. This is found in other places also. Now take the cap. Bhutadipada Vyapadeshopapattehe Cha evam. So it's like this. See, you have taken help of earlier Vakya. And what is the earlier Vakya? Gayatri va idam sarva. What is the first word? Gayatri. In that Shruti. And who has told that? Shruti. How are you giving up the, what is called, the meaning of the prominent word told by Shruti? Because when certain thing has to be ascertained, what is called as Angatva Bodhaka Pramana. Something is main and some other things are auxiliary. There are 6 criteria. We have seen this. What are those? Shruti, Linga, Vakya, Prakarana, Sthana, Samakhya. We are somewhere it is there safely in your notes. Okay. So that is there. So that Shruti, Linga, Vakya, Prakarana, Sthana, Samakhya. Shruti specifically says Gayatri. Is it not? Is a prominent clue that it is Gayatri. Say, how are you going to tell that it is what? It is that Brahma, etc. He says, look, other criteria are there or not? When the subsequent more criteria are there, they overrule the one that comes earlier. So that is it. He says, Ratnaprabha, Nanu Gayatri va idam sarvamiti prathama Gayatri Shrutehe. First, what you have heard from the Shruti, Prathama Gayatri. Katham Lakshana iti ashankya. How are you taking to what? Lakshana vritti? That give up and then take the Brahma drishti and therefore it is Brahma. How do you say so? There. Vakya shesha gata sarvatmakatvadi aneka balavat pramana samvadena. Samvadena means Ekarupataya. Ekarupayataya means by unanimity of many more evidences than one Shruti. Where are they? Vakya Shesha Gata, which are found in the Vakya Shesha means remaining portion or connected portion of the Sutra Vakya. Sarvatmakatvadi. Gayatri is said to be Sarvatmaka. How Gayatri can be Sarvatmaka? Who can be Sarvatmaka? Brahma only. Again, Chatushpatva. Brahma Chatushpat. So therefore I say, Aneka Balavat Pramana Samvadena. By Samvada, unanimity, by of many stronger Pramanas, he says, Brahmani Tatparya Avagama. So what is seen is that is meant by it, Brahma only. Iti aha sutra bhutadipada upadeshopapatti. Take Nyayanirnaya. Upadesha bhedat na iti chet na ubhayasmin api avirodha. Upadesha bhedat, because of the specific mention differing. Upadesha means teaching or a mention. How it differs? Because earlier it was told Tripadasya Divi, locative case. That Tripad, where it is abiding? In the heaven or Akasha. So in the Gayatri Vakya. So you see that Dyu, now before that you know this word properly. Dyu, neuter noun. Generally it means what? Heaven. At times high up, that is sky. The sky means space also it can mean. You have to see the content. There's other word, Dyu. Dyu is feminine. Dyu is neuter. So Dyu is feminine. But what happens? Dyu word gets substituted by Dyu in certain cases. So that is a before termination beginning with consonants or in compounds, Dyu word having the same meaning gets substituted by Dyu. That is one thing. Then the other word is that Dyo. So that is a feminine word. It also means what? Heaven. And its nominative singular is Dyauh. Dyauh and Visarga. Dyauh. So these words may come, that's why just to see. Dyu, neuter, gets substituted before, in the place of Dyu, feminine, before certain terminations. And Dyu is a feminine, nominative is, singular is Dyauh. I say, in the earlier Vakya, Gayatri Vakya, what was told? Tripadasya Divi. Tripadamrita is where? In the Dyu. Whereas here, afterwards, Atha Yadataha Paraha Devaha. Paraha is to be taken as Param. And Param means beyond. It takes ablative case. Panchami. It takes Panchami as such. So that will say, so that being the case, so that means Jyotirvakya. This is Jyotirvakya. So that means what happens? One, if you take Dyuhu as heaven or Akasha, Upalakshana for Brahmanda. Other, you take as Dyuhu, Akasha, Upalakshana as Brahmanda. Do you know what happens? By Divi, in the Brahmanda, other is beyond the Brahmanda. See, you simply don't stick Dyu as heaven only as such. Dyu as heaven or Akasha. Upalakshana for what? Entire creation. Divi means what? In the creation, Brahmanda. Param, Divaha, Param means what? Beyond this thing. Beyond Brahmanda, beyond Akasha, beyond heaven means beyond Brahmanda. Now, in creation, beyond creation, are they not two different things? How do you say by that Yat, the Brahma that is specified earlier gets recollected? Upadesha Bheda. So that teaching is different, this teaching is different because locations are different. Upadesha Bheda, na iti chet. So it means this Jyoti is Brahma, is not a pramana, no pramanyam. It is not a valid means of knowledge. Na iti chet sa na. What is not so? That virodha, opposition that you are telling because one is vibhakti, because of the vibhakti case, it is not so. Why? Ubhayasmin api avirodha. There being absence of any opposition between both vibhaktis. Between both the vibhaktis. Which vibhakti? Seventh case and the fifth case. How it is going to be told by Bhashyakara. So therefore, don't go with the vibhakti like something it said, it happened. Guruvayur, no? South India, Guruvayur is a famous temple, olden days. One devotee was sitting on the veranda there and reciting some hymns, stotras. And that passing by was a great scholar. And he found some grammatical mistake in his vibhakti, in his sin. And he shouted, because a scholar, no? Great scholar. Shouted, what are you talking? What's the wrong things you are uttering in front of God, etc. So he was a poor fellow. He got dejected. So that night, this scholar got dream. He said, his bhakti is superior to your vibhakti. His bhakti is superior to your vibhakti. He pointed out some mistake in the declension, etc. Is superior to yours. When Bhagavan doesn't know for an outer this thing, he knows the bhava. So his bhakti was special. He was not that scholarly person as said, but he had the devotion. So like that, a vibhakti pratyay idhar nahi chalega. Because why? Vibhakti can have different meanings also. He is going to Bhashya. How it is so, Bhashya is going to prove. Bhashya